Well, I'm just gonna get this started. I'm gonna get this party started. Good evening. Hello, 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 Ohanas. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. Hit the like, share, notification, and we're gonna keep on climbing up that ladder. I have so many different things I would like to do. One of them I'm working towards doing something, and once I get there, you're gonna see more of this face. Okay, more content, different content. I'm gonna get to the point, okay? Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I was trying to look for my tripod. Bear with me. I have one right here, but I want the one that stands up, okay? Right here, I have it. This is the one I was looking for. So come along with me and let me put you up on this, baby. Okay. Why they have to make these things so freaking hard to um, do? What the heck? It's supposed to be just like going in there. The thing done closed down and everything, y'all. Hold on, let me get this thing together. It shouldn't be that darn difficult. Wow. What the heck? Okay. There we go. 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 Okay. Gotcha right there. I'm gonna make this come back some. And then I'm gonna tighten it up. I hope y'all can see me. Okay. Okay, y'all. It is. I hope you're having a good day. I decided to come on here and talk. I know I still have my story to share, and it's going to be kind of some of it's going to come up probably in this topic. Okay, so here we go. Today I'm having a good day. Still having a good one. Uh, I'm just kind of confused about a few things that's going on in my life. And it's not so much of it being bad or sad. Mm-mm. It's just life. How is that? I can get started with any kind of topic. If anyone have any questions, comment down below. If you want to have some help, comment down below and say, girl, how do you do it? Let me tell you something. Oftentimes when you think you're weak, you're really strong. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with showing your emotions. But I hate for a day to start off one way and kind of want to end another way. But I guess it's up to the individual person, such as myself. This is my story I'm talking about. To take your power back and control back of what you want in your life. And check this out. Grandmother 5, I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship and I ain't looking for one. And if God blesses me to have someone in my life, it's His will. I want to travel. I want to get a vehicle. That's my first thing. And that's why I say I work so hard. I showed, I think it was last week, what I do. And I'm an independent business consultant. I sell jewelry and accessories. I'm a content creator on other platforms. I don't even want to bring that up for real, for real. I want to focus more of my business and what I'm doing on this platform. Okay, those are my two goals. My third goal is to get me an automobile. Excuse me. Drink some water. I just got finished eating something. Got to drink something. My other goal is I need a vehicle. One would say, why you don't have one? Well, I'm going to say this. When you keep putting yourself last or allowing things, because a lot of times we got to take accountability of our life and what we want in actions and things like that. It's not going to happen. And I truly, truly, truly do mean this. I hate to put dates and times and months and years, minutes, seconds, and hours on anything. But I pray soon. God already knows that I get this. And I'm going to tell you something. I saw something and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I was like, in my mind, after I got finished showing my jewelry on Facebook, I did a live. You go to showing and talking and communicating with folks on your live and having a good day. I'm still having a good day. I really am. It's just that something just troubled me a little bit. I'm not going to go to bed sad. I'm not going to even cry. It's just, I think, being that I done had so much stuff that happened in my life, sometimes the tears ain't even there. They might be within you and you feeling something. And yes, it's bothering you, which is me, or speaking, hypothetically speaking, when I say you, anyone. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be addressing it. I don't want to sit in nothing anymore. If I have a problem or anything that's on my mind, I want to say something about it, but not, I don't have to, I want to talk about it, okay? Let me just say it like that. So I'm saying, all my life, and I ain't trying to be funny when I say this, like in the Color Purple. I feel like it's a struggle that I've had all my life. And today, I'm going to show you something. I got up this morning and I do my routine, as I always do. Something in my spirit, and this is the truth. Ooh. I turn on, what's that news? The news with the peacock. NBC Nightly News or something like that. One of those news things that look like it's a peacock. And I didn't want to watch that because it was talking about cases and things like that, court and all that stuff. And I didn't want to see what was going on. I'm just being honest. So I said, this is what I said in my mind. I said, what am I going to watch? I went to Prime TV. I do not do that in the morning. I can tell you what I do in the morning. And I was going to go in there and watch Creed. That's what I was going to do. But when I went on there, uh, a show called, oh goodness, oh goodness, what is? I tripped my tongue. Well, it was dealing with Tyler Perry. Uh, Dang, I wish I know the name of that movie right off top. And I did, and it went away just that quick. It was dealing with Tyler Perry. His mom's name was. Mm-mm. I got. Oh goodness, I got to think of that. Anyhow, it was about his life. Whatever his mama name was. I gotta look this up, y'all, because this is not simple. I'm sorry. I got to do this because if I don't, it's just gonna bother me. Um, I think it's Maxine's baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. His okay. Her name was Willie Maxine Perry, but the show was called Maxine Babies. If you haven't seen it or saw it or whatever, I would highly recommend you to look at that show. Please. I don't care. It was some sadness in it. But what I liked about it, everything that's sad, I cried. I shed some tears. Yes, I did. I shed some tears because you don't know what people go through. Let me see something here. Wait just a minute. Mm, mm, mm. I'm Googling it. Okay, y'all. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Maxine. Mm. I watched that this morning. I had to look it up because that was eating me up about the name. It was called Maxine Baby. It was so sad how he got treated. And I said in my mind and in my thought, I wish I could reach out to him. I wish I could reach out to him and or him seeing my videos or whatever reach out to me. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I saw his story and where he is in his life now, my God. Whew, his father, who he thought was his father, had his name, but he switched his name because he didn't want to have his father's name. Come to find out, it wasn't his father. His father, that he thought was his father as a kid, teenager, or what have you, hated him. Literally, when I say hate, I don't even know if that's the word. Anything other than that, he did not like, love, care. He hated him. Disclaimer. He hated him. And as you go on and look at the show and the story behind it, my God, I'm saying this. Why the hell do people abuse their children? Okay? Their children. Oftentimes it's a reason. First off, you're sick. You got a problem. I don't give a damn what nobody say. You need your ass tore up, you're hard headed, you need your ass whooped and stuff. There's a difference when you whoop a child than beating them. Beating them is leaving bruises, lashes, cuts, and marks on your child. Okay? That's brutal beating. That ain't whipping or spanking. You will whoop your child so hard and bad that you cut through their skin. And when I saw that, that's why I said people got stories in them. Ain't nobody gonna make me shut up and tell my story. I don't give a damn who it is, okay? Speak up, say something. That's just like they said, if you see something, say something. Well, it depends. But I tell you this, I don't want to see nobody beating their child because I have triggers, flashbacks, okay? This is my truth. Oh, goodness, why did I not? You know what? I can do it on this. Here we go. Set the do not disturb. Okay, so I just did it on that one. I hate when I forget that. And this one, let me see. Even though I'm not on this phone, but I still don't want to hear nothing because this is my moment. And it's my moment to shine if I want to. Watch that movie, that show. I was in the living room, sitting down. And most times in the morning time, I come in my room and drink some coffee or whatever. Unless it's school day. But I'm talking about on the weekend. And I was so in tune to the whole story, his story, the truth. My granddaughter ended up coming in the living room. She said good morning. I spoke to her, whatever. But it didn't sit well with me having to watch that with her. So I put it on pause and I went and took a shower. Okay? When I came back, I watched the rest of it, but she wasn't watching it. She was on her phone, she had the headphones on, and she was laying down on the sofa. Okay? Because I was watching it. I didn't have the TV up blasting, but I had to finish watching it. I could have came in my room, but that's not where I wanted to be. Okay? I said, look at God. And despite all that happened to him, he said these words. You have to forgive so you can live. You have to forgive so you can move on. But also you can tell your story. And I'm saying all this to say, I had a dream. Someone else had a dream. I'm not going to put their name on it. And everything that young lady said ended up happening today. And I'm saying this to say, I don't care. Listen. He said he listened. He said when he would get beat, he would take himself and his mind and vision that he I can't even talk. Oh, he would veer off and go to like he's in another land, world, paradise, up in the sky with flowers and trees, type of thing. Who the hell does that to their child? I've had it done to me. I have. One will probably say, why will people get on the internet and share their story? Well, first off, why did someone beat him? Why did somebody beat me? Your pain that you done endured damn near all your life. He said it. And I've even said it recently. What I was sharing about my being attacked and getting away from my attacker and how I escaped my attacker and things that happened to me, that's my truth. That happened to me. I ain't living in no other person's life. But what it does to you when you do not speak about it, I don't give a damn. I'm 57 years old. I'll be 58 January the 30th, okay? When you keep all that in you, it does something to you. And the reason why I decided to come out with my situation and my story is because, like, 3 letters. Why? Like, why? Okay, you don't like me. You don't love me. Because, like I said to anyone, love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to hurt. Love is supposed to be something that you just feel warm inside and just make you feel good all over. I don't care. It don't have to be in a relationship. Love from a loved one, your mom, your dad, your sisters, hugs. A hug to me means a lot. But I'm going to say this about this 58-year-old lady right here. I mean, 57. Okay. I'm 57. I'll be 58 January 3rd. Excuse me. My son, he just turned 38. So I'm 20 years older than him, okay? When I get old, that's how I can remember, okay? So I'm saying in my mind, why? Why would someone have their child to beat them? I don't give a damn if I'm yours or not. You beat another man's son because you didn't like him. And then when that happens, you're quiet. And just because you're quiet and don't speak up or say nothing, that gives you a right to beat them just that much more. So if you didn't care for your child, love your child, why did you have them? Why didn't you just give them up away? You'd be a family member or something. A person has to grow up with scars. Scars. I was looking for my earring because I took it out my ear. Scars. I got scars. He. I don't know if the man's still living, but still was taking care of him. You forgive for yourself. You're not forgiving for them. And also, this might sound kind of contradicting. You forgive for yourself, but you don't have to forgive them. Hmm. You forgive for yourself, you, but you don't have to forgive for them. It's for you. But deep down inside, even though you've forgiven that person and you share that story multiple times, it still hurted you. Because if it didn't hurt you, you wouldn't cry. You want yeah, you can speak. And that's the thing of it is too, when you become your own person old enough to do what you can do, because when you're young, you got to be respectful. When you're young, you can't talk back or ask questions. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I tell my kids right to this day, I don't care. I would rather for them to tell me the truth and hurt me than lie. Because when you lie to me, that's going to hurt me because you're betraying me, you disappoint me, because I don't lie to my kids. I don't have to tell them everything, but I talk to my kids openly. One of my kids said something the other day. I'm not going to put it all out there about what another sibling said. And I told my daughter, I said it. I wish that person hadn't said it. But then again, it wasn't nothing bad. But her state of mind, I just didn't, you know what? I didn't give a damn if she knew or not, okay? But I just didn't, it was supposed to be like between me and you, because this is what I thought, because I was feeling this way because of the situation. And I don't feel betrayed. It wasn't like, don't tell nobody either. So that's that. But sometimes you just need other people to talk to. I don't want to share everything with my kids. My kids is the only people for real, that I have. Now, where's your father? My dad is still living, and I have my dad, but we're not in the same state and town. I'm not speaking bad about my dad, but the only support I have I can't even say all my kids. I'm not gonna sit up and tell no damn lie, okay? But I know I have my kids to talk to. You know what I'm saying? I feel alienated sometimes. I feel alone. I feel like, damn, like for real. And that's why it's good to talk about it so it won't sit on your heart, your chest, your mind. But God knows in heaven. When I get what I'm trying to aim for, it's going to be pretty. You don't have to speak about your dreams. You don't have to speak about what you're going to do. Move in silence. You don't have to talk about what you want. You can say what you need, but you ain't got to say that I'm a get this, and when I get this, I'm gonna get this and get this and let everybody know, because everybody's not genuinely happy for you any damn ways, right? No, people are haters. That's why I understand why people would hate and be so jealous of people that is trying to do something, especially the ones that's trying to be positive. I'm not being negative about nothing. Nothing. He said, hmm, when you hear those voices, follow them. I'm talking about the good ones, not no bad stuff. If God keep talking to you and coming to you, you see these visions and stuff, believe him. Because I do. I do. And when I saw what I saw today, I asked one of my kids, and it confirmed about what she has said. So I'm saying this to say, I'm tired of feeling used, mistreated, dogged, and abused. My feelings get hurt so many damn times. Okay. Certain things you don't have no control over. You don't have no control over how a person's going to be a dog or end up coming out in my just saying randomly, right? I don't love you or I don't care for you. From one day to the next, you don't know if someone's going to say that. I don't get close to people. I tried it. I ain't putting everybody in that same box because everybody's different. I'm not doing that. But I'm tired of being genuinely true. And let me tell you this. What I'm saying, I ain't trying to convince nobody. Man upstairs, no. I ain't sitting up here trying to pitch no storyline. The man upstairs, no. And even if I was, the man upstairs, no. He knows that you're real. He knows that you're fake. He knows that you're a drama person. He knows you messy, whatever. He knows. He knows. I'm trying to stay focused. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to do what I got to do. The main thing I'm trying to do is stay focused, lose weight, and get me a vehicle. I do the best I can. Like, yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Thank God for Lyft and Uber. Thank God for Instacart, DoorDash, and all these delivery things. But Instacart for groceries and personal items and things like that. But that stuff can be a bit much sometimes when you got the service fees, the taxes, the amount of food you're buying. You get 16 items and they come up damn near almost $150 or $60, and then you got your, God forbid if you're not a member, you got to pay the $9.99 and the service fee, the tips, all that stuff. Before you know it, you damn near up to $200. Versus if you got a car outside, you already got a full tank of gas, and you go into the store. I went to the store yesterday because I caught a Lyft. I bought more stuff out of the store that quote most people think expensive. I don't think it's expensive. I really don't, because you got a Price Shopper card where I'm at in the Midwest. Every store, every state has a different. Like Florida, they got Publix and Albertsons and cash and carries. I don't know if they still got Winn-Dixie's and all of that, right? Well, Price Shoppers and stuff like that. What I like about the store, the regular price might be $6.49, and on the outside of the door, it might be on sale for $1 less. So I said $6.49, so it might be $5.49. Then when you go up there to pay for your merchandise, you swipe your card before or after, it doesn't matter. You get a discount too. So for instance, they take off they're ringing in as a regular price, then take the dollar off, then they take off whatever 20 cents more. I don't know how the card thing is, but you get a discount. And yesterday, my items came up to $168. I want to say I still got the receipt, and I ended up saving $13 and something. I got a video on there. I don't, everything I'm saying, I know I say 13 something, and my merchandise came up to about 168 or 158. I think it was 168. Quote me wrong. And I was like, dang, if I had ordered it on Instacart, and I got 46 items, I want to say 46 items. I'm almost certain because the Dollar Tree, I call it $1.25 Tree, is on the same strip mall. So you leave out Dollar Tree, you right here at the store. So I love going there. See, that's another savings. You ain't got to worry about getting somebody to shop for you at the Price Choppers and then at the Dollar Tree, and you paying that person for a service fee. Because if you don't know how to do it, like the same person to shop, so you paying all this damn money. I'm praying. That's what I need. I do, and I bust my butt. Ask no one for nothing. 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 Because I have always had in my mind as a young girl, teenager, at the age of 14 to be exact, I was always responsible. That don't mean I ain't did no dumb things like make bad decision choices and stuff like that. Cause I be sitting up here lying because, and I also cause other people cause allow other people, let me say it like that, it cause me to have uh, bad decision choices and stuff like that. So I'm saying all that to say is like, hmm, I gotta get it. I'm working hard. Just like I heard his story. He kept trying and going and going and trying. You get to hearing all these no's. You're gonna hear a million no's, but you hear that one yes. That one yes. That's all it takes. And seeing that, I was like, it motivated me. Of course, I'm motivated. It inspired me. I want to stay motivated. I want to stay inspired. I want to stay uplifted. I want to stay focused. I want to be positive. I want things. I gotta have things. I need things, and I'm not a negative Nancy or a messy Bessie. But as I said, 3 letters, three, maybe five. I'm gonna say three. I say five. I'm gonna tell you why. Why? 3 letters. Okay, WHY. Right, and two more added on there. Me. Why me? Make myself strong. I'm gonna make myself strong. I'm gonna make myself strong. I'm gonna make myself strong. I done cried so many damn rivers. I done cried a river. I believe God's making me strong. That's why I go through things. He puts no more on you than you can bear. And who are we to ask him why? Mm, mm, mm. I'm not asking God why. I'm sitting in my mind like, why? Why? If we can take our lives, and I'm not going to say rewind it, and just think of a beautiful, and this is not being like living in the fantasy world. No, because you see a lot of people that's really uplifted into positive ways of living and stuff like that, affirmations and motivation, and just living within their peace and enjoying their lives. I watch people on YouTube all the time, how they living their life. And yes, they probably been through something, but they're doing something to overcome the obstacles and the pain and hurt of what they've been through. So they're working on themselves, and that's what I'm doing. I'm working on me. I sit and look around in my bedroom. I'm in my bedroom, okay? I allow myself to go down. Sometimes I allow myself to feel a certain kind of way to realize too. I remember one incident, something happened, and I said, mm-mm. It hurted me. And I did it again. And when I did it, I cried for 3 days. And after I cried, I said, get yourself together. Get yourself together. And I did. And I did it for, I want to say, almost 20 months of getting myself together. And the end results were so good when I did that. But here we go again. I'm tired of these layers. I'm going to get what I want. And sometimes what that means is if you got to be tight to yourself. And when I say tight to yourself, it's like, say for instance, if I get groceries, for instance, and I don't need nothing else for real, but I know I can splurge to get something if I want to, but I don't need it. I'm going to get like that back with myself. Because I deserve to get what I need. I deserve it. I'm not going to put myself underneath the bus to think I'm less than what I deserve. I deserve a lot. A lot. And like I said just a few minutes ago, that's the person to see you. No one has to believe nothing you say. I ain't trying to convince nobody into believing me. But him up there, that's who I worry about. I want to share with my kids, my dad, and my grandchildren. I want to give back. I'm not selfish, I'm selfless. But it hurts me to the core when I feel used, mistreated. I know when people mistreat me. I know when people abandon me. I know when people don't, that's selfish to me. I know all these things. That's why I say so much pain that I done endure by not so much all the time saying you allow it to happen. I got tough skin. I know I do. When I was a kid, I didn't. Mm-mm. And like they said, you could go through so much as a child and end up being the strong link, not the weak link. I was a weak link up until I was 17, 18 years old of my life. I was weak. Huh? Yeah. hmm Yes. That's my truth. My kid's father was, I hate to say it like this, he was my lifeline. He was a life jacket, lifesaver. He saved me. He did. And that's the honest truth. My truth, his truth, and the man upstairs know. And he's not here, but he knows. He always knew. That's because I told him. I ain't saying this because he ain't here to know that I didn't ever tell him. He know. That's something how a person randomly come into your life and can save you. Because I'm not going to say change because he didn't change me because he didn't want to change who I was. He helped me. He didn't mold me. He was supportive, affectionate, attentive. He wasn't taking advantage of me because I was gullible. He had my back. Could nobody do me harm, wrong, or nothing. I can get into some situations. Can nobody hurt my feelings, and he know about it. He didn't care. He gonna say something about it or remove us from the situation, and that has something to do with even with his family. And when you had somebody that was your first, only true, for real love, other than my children when I gave birth, because it was my true love too. But I'm talking about in an intimate way. When they ain't here, whew, it is a mighty hard pill to swallow. It's hard. I go through a lot as a single mom, grandmother, and it's hard. I'm only one person. So I got on here tonight. Story time, ranting, but not raving. Just had to release some truth. Okay? Nothing I'm saying is ever going to be a lie. Ever. I'll come back on here maybe 2, 3 years from now, say the same damn thing. And it ain't because I'm sitting up here putting it in my head. You know, some people can be what you call it, I don't know what word to say, but some people just so convincing into making people believe what they have to say. They're just pathological liars, you know. Not me. If any of my family member was to ever get on my lives, I had someone get on my live on Facebook. Ooh, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And I'm about to conclude this after this. My mother's mom, which was my grandmother, was friends with her grandmother. My mom raised up with her aunties and mom, okay? And me and my sisters went to school with her. So it's like a generational thing, long story short. And she got on my live and she said these words. I love when people is not family because you know people say your family say this about you, da 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 da. I'm talking about outside people. But you could say she family too, because hell, I ain't gonna lie, it goes down the generational thing. We are, matter of fact, they stayed on this street, we stayed on this street. Pennsylvania, they stayed on Massachusetts. Because it's yeah. Mm-hmm. Because we had Adams, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Maryland, the streets. And she said, you the same, other than being older, where you was when you was a kid. I'm not out to hurt no one. I'm not out to use no one. And I'm not going to let nobody use me no more. I'm not. What I do to make money is mine. What I do to have is mine. No one's giving me nothing. It's mine. I deserve to have. Let me save. Let me sit down on it. Let me buy what I need and want. I'm tired of saying, I need a car. I want a car. I need a car. I want a car. I'm tired of saying that. Hell, I've been saying this a good 5 years now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's see. About 6. So on that note, I just came on here for story time, truth time. Honesty is the best policy. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I ain't trying to get nobody to be like on my team, but I'm sharing because I'm not alone. I know in this world, I'm not the only one that's been through something. Everybody's story is their story. Can nobody say, girl, you ain't been through that? I went through worse. Okay, that's how you feel. But I might be telling you bits and pieces of that. I might not be telling you the whole thing. So you can't say, girl, you ain't been through nothing. Well, I've been through a lot. A lot. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. You have memories, scars, nightmares, and thoughts will never go away. But when you just don't address it, talk about it, bring it out, it consumes you. And it has with me. So if anyone out there on this know, I'm saying this to uplift you, to motivate you, to encourage you. Despite who it was that did it to you, and no disrespect, but think about this on this note. Think about it. How is it that you would disrespect someone for treating you that way? Wasn't it disrespect because they treated you this way? I respect my kids. I want respect too. I respect my grandbabies. And I leave that window open like that because I want them to be able to come to me and talk to me as if they would their mom and dad. Now I'm saying in the sense of protecting them. And to my knowledge, 4 of them I can't say that. One of them I can't. That's only because he don't live close by. I feel like all 4 of them. Mm-hmm. So on that note, if you're going through anything from a past and it seems like it's just suffocating you, talk about it. Mm-hmm. Talk about it. It has set you in depression and anxiety. Oh, and that's something. Oh, I don't wish that upon no one. Mm-hmm. Release it. Have a good night. And I will be on here again to talk more about things that I'm going through. It ain't no quick fix. And I don't want to be quiet about nothing. Because I hurt every day. But I'm about to spit some bars. God's going to make a way. Okay? See you soon.